Hi, Esties. It's Anastasia.
And Samantha back with Esthetician Edit, and today we have another trade show talk.
So on today's trade show talk, we wanted to come on here and talk about the first two trade shows that we're going to be having this year. The first one is our Philadelphia trade show. That one's going to be on May 4th and 5th.
And then we have the ICES Dallas show, which is May 18th and 19th.
So we wanted to come on here just to talk a little bit about the education that we're offering. And we do get a lot of questions on what the differences between our conferences and our workshops are. So Sam, did you want to go ahead and talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So our workshops are branded workshops. So those are going to be sponsored by our exhibitors. And so in those workshops, they're actually going to be using the products, showing you guys how to use their products, and you get to learn more about ingredients and the specific products that are being shown to you. And then in the conferences, those are strictly educational. So those are more going to be a mixture of like business. We do have some live demos also, but those are not sponsored by any specific companies.
Did you talk about how those are purely educational?
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, okay. I blanked out. Oops. Okay, so we're now going to go ahead and give you guys a little bit more information on these conferences and these workshops. So today's trade show talk is sponsored by Elibana, Skin Fitness, Nusa Holistic, Sorella, and Etal Wax. These exhibitors are actually going to be exhibiting at ICES Philadelphia 2025, and they're also going to be doing some workshops. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little bit more information on these workshops that they'll be hosting. Elibana is going to be hosting a live demo class, which is going to be about achieving amazing lash lifts using Elibana's One Shot. Then we have Skin Fitness Therapy that's going to be doing discovering the cutting edge of nano with topical fillers. Next, we have Nusa Holistic, who's going to be teaching a gua sha class where you'll be able to learn how to sculpt, lift, and depuff, as well as tips for yourself, your treatment room, and retail. Once you go onto our website, you'll be able to dive a little bit deeper into these workshop sessions. You can read a little bit more about them and schedule out your plan for the trade show. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the purely educational conferences with Sam.
Yeah. So we have a mixture of conferences. We really wanted our education to be for every type of esthetician. And I think in our branded workshops, that also shows as well. There's everything for lash artists, waxers, people who are more into the medical aesthetics, and people who are more into holistic. Same thing with our conferences. But we do have a lot of business conferences. We have Sales Growth Made Simple, How to Make More and Stress Less with Erin McNeil. We have The Secrets to a Seven-Figure Beauty Business by Navette Ramos. Breaking into Medical Aesthetics for those interested in making the switch from being an esthetician to going more into the medical field, maybe even becoming an RN. And that is going to be by Jerry K. Hurst. And then we have Beyond the Treatment Room, Creative Ways to Become Multifaceted in the Industry and Avoid Burnout. And that's going to be with Gabe Lusada. And then we do have a conference on the skin, specifically how the gut health and the lymphatic system affects the skin. So that one is called Glowing Skin Comes From Within by Katie Cristobal. So you get a little mixture of everything, and all of these speakers are really knowledgeable at their craft. So it's pretty incredible to just get a 1-day ticket or 2-day ticket to an event and have access to all of this education. So I really think you guys should take advantage of it and come out to our shows.
And And piggybacking off of what you just said, we do make sure that we have several time options available for you, whether you are able to show up for the 2 days or just the 1 day. The workshops are at 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 3:30 p.m., and then the conferences are at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. The reason why we always suggest for you to come for 2 full days is because we make sure that we swap out the times and the days that the speakers will be speaking out. So like, let's say on Sunday you wanted to go and do some workshops, then on Monday you can do the conferences. So definitely go onto our website. The program already went live, so you can download a copy on our website of the program. And then on there, you'll be able to plan out exactly what it is that you want to do on the 2 full days that you're going to come to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I don't think we could emphasize enough. I mean, if you go on our website and you even look at the exhibitors, you can click on the exhibitors and it'll take you to their websites just so you can kind of, familiarize yourself with the kind of brands that are going to be there. That way, you know exactly who to go to. You have your day planned out. You know what classes you're going to take because time does slip away and the event is just so packed with so much things to do. And it can be a little bit overwhelming. So you want to make sure that you really plan ahead.
And on our website, we do have a tab that's named FAQ. On there, we put most of the questions that we receive, you'll get the answers to. So just go ahead and go on there if you have any questions. Or you can also always reach out to us through our Contact Us section of our website. And we'll get back to you with whatever questions you have. Or you can also drop them down in the comments below so that our next trade show talk, we can go ahead and answer them for you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Just ask us questions and we'll make sure to answer them in the next trade show talk. I think next trade show talk, we're going to get more into like the exhibitors, correct?
Yes, so next episode, we are going to be diving deeper into the exhibitors, what you can expect on the show floor, so stay tuned.
Bye, Esties.